エスプレッソのティーで。
エスプレッソのショートでよろしいでしょうか。
ショートで結構です。
お待たせしました。エスプレッソになります。
ちっさ
超逃げ。
I'd like some more coffee. Coffee?
No! Read it again!
Huh? I'd like some more crypto. I'd like some more chaos. Crypto? Coffee?
Rawr! Chaos!
ご注文は？
エスプレッソのティーで。
エスプレッソのショートでよろしいでしょうか。
ショートで結構です。
お待たせしました。エスプレッソになります。
ちっさ
超逃げ。
I'd like some more coffee. Coffee?
No! Read it again!
Huh? I'd like some more crypto. I'd like some more chaos. Crypto? Coffee?
Rawr! Chaos!
ご注文は？
エスプレッソのティーで。
エスプレッソのショートでよろしいでしょうか。
ショートで結構です。
お待たせしました。エスプレッソになります。
guys, we made it! $94,000 Bitcoin. What? Good morning, guys. Good morning. Oh yeah, we're here, guys. We just got a little bit longer to go, and we're gonna see some new all-time highs for Bitcoin. How are you guys feeling? How are you guys feeling? It's been a wild ride this week. Oh my God, my personal life's been a wild ride this week too. Yeah, I wanted to start the stream off 15 minutes a little earlier than usual. I'm still trying to get used to the mornings, guys. Still trying to get used to the mornings. Still trying to get used to the cameras too. What's going on here? All right, let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. Bitcoin sitting at $94,000. The talking heads are already talking. There's already more wildfires. New Jersey's burning. What else is going on? What else is going on? So be it. So be it. All right, let's get going. Let's get going, guys. $94,000 Bitcoin. OG Bowban, how's it going, yo Taco? I get called that all the time. My normal group of friends calls me Taco. Jesus. Crypto JPEG, good morning, good morning. How's it going, guys? I got my coffee. Hope you guys are ready for coffee. Thanks for that intro. Yeah, guys, thank you. It's not as much as I really wanted to do with the midst of all the chaos around the move, but you know, it is gonna have to work for now. Milk Money, of course. Yeah. Thank you, my guy. Thank you. Good morning. Time for some crypto coffee and chaos dice opening. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. And chat. Aaron Burgers. Hope you brought enough burgers for everyone. Breakfast burgers, I hope. Oh, God, guys. Are you guys ready for some chaos? We got about 15 minutes of the market open. I'm sure it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Yeah. And that's some good coffee. All right. Let's get going. Let's get going. So $94,000 Bitcoin just continuing to rise. It's not stopping. It's not stopping, guys. This could be it. We could finally start to see a big breakout for Bitcoin and crypto assets along the bats of a lot of positive macro news for the markets. I'm still not sure about China, though, but it does seem like India wants to play ball, and that's what seems like it moved the market last night. Let's see if the talking heads are talking about anything today on Bloomberg. All right, Bloomberg. Whoa. Going to the wrong screen. All right, what are they talking about?
Kelly Ortberg speaking on a rival network saying that the bigger issue on tariffs is supply chain health and that China has stopped taking delivery of its aircraft. I know that there's a lot of enthusiasm right now over the shrinking cash drain that was reported, the plans to ramp up output. But as an investor in this company, how are you thinking through some of the trade risks here?
Yeah, Katie, great to be back. I think, you know, in the near term, Boeing, Boeing was just very fortunate to build up inventory, over the last couple of years.
All right, they're still talking about Boeing. All right, so let's see what other metrics we got going on today, guys. What is going on this morning with the stock market looking green? Hopefully opening green, hopefully pumping all of our favorite altcoins. Of course, Bitcoin does not care because it is a flight to safety. It is a risk on and off asset, according to Kathy Wood. Bitcoin Mary, right? To Michael Saylor's Bitcoin Jesus. Okay, let's see. What is going on here with that? There we go. Can't see the numbers. Extreme fear. We're almost out of extreme fear for the stonk market. Sitting at 25 this morning. The Dixie, guys. Look at this. The Dixie's climbing back up, too. We did see a 98 flat yesterday. If I could find the damn thing. Is it not showing anymore? I know I saw it. There it is. 98 flat yesterday. Couple times. So again, very bullish for crypto assets and Bitcoin. Maybe not so much for crypto assets, at least in the short term, but for Bitcoin, for sure, this is a key indicator we're always looking at. And then, of course, we got Crypto Fear and Greed Index as well. I didn't forget about you. Sitting at greed in 72. Guys, we're about ready to explode. All right. And then we got the live book map, of course, showing you, the liquidations, right? Everyone's getting liquidated. Right now, I think there's about, oh my God, I forgot the number, $8 to $10 billion worth of Bitcoin being liquidated right now. All of these shorts are getting wrecked. All right, guys, we got 10 minutes till the market opens. All right. Let's see what else we got here. And the metrics, anything else popping up? Breaking news on CNBC. Does not look like anything's on their headline that's breaking news. The Dow future rallies 700 points after Trump softened stance on Powell and China tariffs. Yeah, he completely about-faced on Powell. I'm not sure what the hell happened yesterday, guys. I didn't get a chance to cover that part last night, I don't think. But if I did, I will go and back and resume again. Yes! That's my spirit animal! Let's go! Oh, man. Hope you guys are awake yet. If you're not awake, this will wake you up.
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch. Go.
We're gonna win so much, you may even get tired of winning. Say please.
All right. And then, guys, are your wallets empty yet?
Empty. 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 Empty.
Okay, just a little bit of trolling this morning. I do have to, of course, show the big bulldog in the room. Yeah, that clip from yesterday. Yeah, on
my chairmanship will be.
That was the other reason why we pumped yesterday. Of course, we got the new SEC finally sworn in. There we go. Jerome Powell.
A few days ago said that you and people in the labs were studying this idea of possibly before its term ends. Do you have any plans on doing it?
None whatsoever. Never did. The press runs away with things. No, I have no intention of firing him. I would like to see him be a little more active in terms of his idea to lower interest rates. This is a perfect time to lower interest rates. If he doesn't, is it the end? No, it's not. But it would be good timing. It could have taken place earlier. But no, I have no intention to fire him.
Major loser, should have done it to Mr. Too Late, but no, I had no intention of firing him. Yeah, I talked about this yesterday about how, yeah, he pretty much about face on this whole idea. He was, of course, looking for a way to legally get him out of office. Again, the Fed is not part of the government. It is a central bank. All right, guys. All right, let's get back into the talking heads, seeing what they're talking about in the open. We're opening in 7 minutes. Damn, guys, damn. We still got 7 minutes. I guess we can take a look and see if there's any headlines for crypto. I haven't been able to get back in the swing of things here since the house sale in my personal life. Yeah, let's get back into it. Top 10 assets in the world, too. Let's take a look at that. Top 10 assets. Look at this, guys. Bitcoin flipping silver, Amazon, Alphabet, Google. Top 5 right now. This is crazy. We're not even at all-time highs yet, and we've already flipped everything back into the top 5. Let's freaking go, guys. Let's freaking go.
I'd buy that for $1.
Oh my god. Here we go, guys. You imagine where we're going to be in top 10? Oh my god. With a $2 trillion market cap, with a $3 trillion market cap. When Bitcoin, of course, tests these crazy new all-time highs. Yeah, it's coming, guys. We're going to rip everything off. We're going to blow through the top to the top 2 very, very quickly within this year. Within this year, for sure. Bitcoin is going to be known as the key asset, the king asset. Cash is trash, as I always say. That's why I burn this shit every day. I did not mean to rhyme that, but you know what? It works. Oh, God, guys. Let's check back in the chat real quick. How's it going? How are you guys feeling after this? This has got me pumped, man. This has got me pumped. I never thought we'd be here in April. Damn, in April. This is different time. Different time. What do you think of ZBAC finally going up, says Nacho. Oh, Nacho. We can look at the ZBAC real quick. We do have 5 minutes, 6 minutes. ZBAC is, of course, one of my bullish bags. Not one of my biggest bags, but I think there's a ton of ROI. If you guys are not doing your research into ZBAC, that's ZBCN, make sure to check that ticker because it is about to go wild as well. Massive, financial play. I think it's going to pop off sooner than some of the other altcoins. Coming back off right now of a bounce. Off the news of having a delisting on, was it BitThumb? Who the hell cares about BitThumb, guys? Really? Come on. We don't care about this exchange, BitThumb. Yeah, that doesn't really matter. People are always freaking out about Jasmy too and getting delisted on Binance. They can't do that. They just can't. And if they do, well, so be it. Whatever. But yeah, ZBCN, I think it's going to be an insane project. It's going to melt faces. The other thing that's kind of keeping it down right now into these harsh lows is What was the other thing? The other thing that popped up. Damn it! I just had a brain fart, guys. There was something else that took ZBCN down. Oh yeah, it was the White Rock connection with BlackRock, and I guess the investors like kind of got out or something. I don't know. It was something like that. But I don't think there was a true connection to BlackRock. So I take that information with what you will. It's some rumblings I've heard around X and Twitter. So again, this one a little riskier, but I still think this is gonna have the most ROI for your buck. Still sitting at 308, guys. We have a ton of decimal places to climb, and I'm sure it's going to pop off soon. Because who doesn't want to get paid 24/7, every second or every minute? I do, and hopefully YouTube will actually start offering that. We're so close to getting monetized here, guys. We're so close to winning. Let's go.
We're gonna win so much.
All right, let's get back to Bitcoin as the market is opening right now in about 4 minutes. I want to get prepared for this falling knife. I'm expecting a bit of a sell-off, of course, in this morning, just because I think the Japanese market, the foreign market, at the end, the rest of the world has pumped our bags like crazy. And we've had a huge rise since last night. We had 10%, another 10% move since yesterday. Oh, was that? Oh my God, was that yesterday? I'm on the 15-minute now. Okay, let's get back to the day. Let's see, easier. Let's just look at the day. Oh my God, every time. Okay, there we go. Wow, look at that move, guys. Look at that move yesterday. Insane. So about 8% on the day yesterday. Not too bad for Bitcoin. And this week alone, we've seen a total of 11 or 12%. So again, we were sitting at what, 84? So it's a $10,000 move in just a few days. And again, it shows you the power of Bitcoin and what is going to happen in the later stages of this bull run, guys. This is just getting started. Just getting started. Top 5 already. Let the world burn. Okay, let's get back to the chat real quick. We've got 2 minutes till the market opens. We are falling, though. We are falling slightly. Let's get back to the heat map so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Getting a little bit of a retest to 84. Can it hold 84? We'll find out. All right, let's get back in the chat real quick. Got my coffee, Otola. Yes. Blueberry cake. Salute. Wow, blueberry cake. Man, I'm jealous, man. Salute, my guy. Salute. Let's go. ZBCN, Zebek, my Zebi guy is talking about Zebek. Town hall meeting at 11 a.m. EST. Interesting. Well, let's see what happens there. What else we got here? Milk Money. I'm excited. It's time to rally. It's time to get ready for the face melting. Yeah, milk Money. It's about damn time, man. I've been waiting 5 years for this. Shit. Jasmine having a nice little run. Yeah, it is having a nice little run. Is it? Is it having a nice little run? All of our altcoins right now are having a nice little run. Look at this. 20% for Jasmine on the day. Let's freaking go, guys. Let's freaking go. Almost getting closer and closer to the 2 cent target. That's huge for Jasmine. And I said it last night. I said, when Bitcoin blows up like it is right now, we are waiting for a shelf. Is 84K going to be our shelf to let the altcoins play? Just like it did in 2021? Let's freaking go. I can't freaking wait, guys.
I'd buy that for $1.
Oh, yes. All right, so hopefully this will happen today. We'll start to see some... some normal moves like I remember from 2021. I'm super excited to start seeing this price action play out like 2021, where Bitcoin would raise to the moon and then just start to just consolidate sideways and then let the altcoins play, and then we would get the altcoins running. But Bitcoin dominance is still sitting above 60%, 64%. Let's get back to that real quick here. The market is opening it as we speak, 64.22. All right. Let's get back to the talking heads and see what they have to say about the stock market as Bitcoin's climbing a little bit, just a little bit at the early open. Okay, let's see. Talking heads, where you at? Where you at? Talking heads. Boom.
Backing off a little bit of the aggressiveness of a trade war.
It's all over.
Futures up even more than 3%. So tech stocks getting a bigger gain. Of course, they got hit harder. Shanali always shows us how the Mag 7 have been doing year to date, and they're still all down year to date. Opening bell at the New York Stock Exchange. Couple ETF operators here. The New York Stock Exchange, you've got Elm, Victor Agani, co-founder of Long-Term Capital Management, there with his ETF that's just started trading, I guess, in February.
Still holding in 94.
You've got Rex ringing the opening bell. BMAX is one of the ETFs that we're focused in on, or that Rex is focused in on today at the NASDAQ. BMAX is, I think, a convertible bonds ETF that is all about Bitcoin. And
who cares?
Katie, Bitcoin has been very interesting because it continues
yes,
to
they're
rise
talking
even
about
as
us,
the
guys.
market is in turmoil.
You know, Matt, I was going to say, you sound like someone who used to anchor an ETF show, really dusting off
And a
your
crypto
knowledge
show.
there. And a crypto show, that's true. A long, illustrious resume for Matt Miller. But let's talk
They're talking about
what's
us
going
at the
on
market
with Tesla,
open.
Because it's still flying this morning after Elon Musk's comment he's going to pull back from Doge and refocus on the struggling car maker. Shares currently up about 6% just on that news, Janelle, even though the first quarter was pretty dismal.
Not struggling today, though, and not struggling over here either. Boeing's...
Boeing. I'm back to Boeing again. Okay. All right, so we're having a good open for the stock market. That's good to see here. Let's see what else is going on here. Where's my boy Jim with the alpha, with the stock market and the golds and the things, guys? How's it go? Where's my Jim boy at? But yeah, I'll take a look at that real quick, as it's not my market. But gold, look at this, guys. Gold falling as, of course, the risk on assets are back in. But guess what, guys? Guess what's still moving all higher? 94, holding 94.1 right now. Bitcoin's still holding up in the midst of gold sell-off. It tells you something. It tells you something. Maybe gold is not the long-term play you want for this type of market. Silver climbing back up a little bit, still underneath $34. I think that was the high for the year, right? I think 34 was the high. 34, almost $35. Yeah, almost $35. That's been the high so far. Yeah, the NASDAQ is climbing back up. Still looking low. I mean, I gotta get a different chart. What the hell is this? This is such a mess. Yeah, so it's bouncing. It has a nice clean bounce today. Same thing with the... wow, that is even farther down than the last time we looked at this thing. But yeah, even the stock market, of course, with the S&P 500 getting a bounce as well. All right, and then, yeah, the Dixie... it's still struggling down there. That's fine. It can stay down there. I cannot believe this played out, though. It's ridiculous. Holy crap. Ridiculous. I love the dollar burns. I love it. All right, let's get back into the news. See if anything else is breaking. Intel, we're talking about Intel now.
A lean and mean vibe going in Intel, where they focus on the technology as well.
Well, yeah, just for context, you think about Intel, apparently it had just under 110,000 employees at the end of 2024, so still some bloat there. But tell us more about what we should be expecting to hear when they actually take the earnings stage tomorrow. It seems like Wall Street...
Yeah, they're not even going to have earnings today. But yeah, we got CNN's also appearing. Look at this, guys. We just refreshed this. We're back out of extreme fear for the stock market. We're sitting in fear at 26. All right, so we're starting to things start to cool down a little bit. People are starting to accept that this new trade war is a thing. It's going to be a thing. We've got 90 days to figure it all out. And we're still waiting for some breaking news in the White House to actually resolve some of these big issues. Let's see what else we have here. Polymarket. What was it? Polymarket. I just almost skipped over it. Polymarket looking at, where are we at for Fed decision in May? 91% still no change for the Fed rate decision. U.S. recession in 2025 is still the flip of the coin, guys. Maybe a little bit leaning towards the tails. Oh no, we're gonna have a recession. You see it here, guys. Oh, silly nonsense. I got freaking coins everywhere. This is ridiculous. What a mess. What a freaking mess.
What are you, stupid?
All right, what else we got in the betting markets? I think those are all, of course, the big fun things right now happening. What else we got here? Bloomberg. No. We want to see CNBC, Fox News. Breaking. Dow rallies 800 points after Trump softened stance with Powell. So we're up to 800 points now. They're happy. They're happy. Still a little early, I think, for the stonks, man. I'm not happy about that. Fixing the problems of the financial markets will take some more of that time and more than soft talk from Trump. Again, totally flipping on his stance. Like, whoever's controlling his X account / Truth Social account, it's all BS. It's all BS. He's not really doing those tweets. Jim Cramer's the top 10 things to watch in the stock market on Wednesday. Today is Wednesday? Is today Wednesday? I completely lost the day. I don't work anymore, guys. I don't work no more. Let's see, third points, like Dan Luab, they're so sold out, all this stuff. So it looks like all of the news is kind of pointing that direction until we get something breaking. I want to see what's going on with China, though. Let's take a look on X real quick and see if anything new is coming out from China. Chinese tariffs. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Anything new? 16 hours ago. Let's do latest. Come on. China handled the Americans. Chinese companies are increasing shipping U.S. bound goods to South Korea and then fraudulently exporting them to as South Korean products in order to avoid steep American tariffs. Okay, so yeah, it looks like they're already rerouting their supplies chains to South Korea to get even cheaper. We saw them do that with Mexico back in 2016. Stocks, what else? Anything else breaking? Come on. I want some juice, man. Nothing. So it's still, I mean, I don't know why they're rallying on this. We still have the big issue still at hand, which is still China. I don't know if you guys saw that $8,000. I don't think I got to share it yesterday. An $8,000 car being manufactured in China by, was it BYD? I have it here. We got to go through all this at some point. Oh God. Oh yeah, and then the gold distribution. You could literally take your gold to a gold ATM, get it melted down in person in China, and get cash for it right on the spot. They are not messing around, guys. They are not messing around. And again, we're not living in the future. We're living in the dystopian future. That's right. Where of course the robots are coming. They're coming. It's too early for that. We'll get to that eventually. Yeah, happy Easter. We didn't get to go into all this, guys. I've been working too much on this freaking house trying to sell it. I missed all the fun stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can show you that $8,000 Chinese car real quick, and then we'll move on. Move on. Car, $8,000 car, BYD. Come on, just give it to me. There we go. Yeah. 5 minutes charging your car, $5,000 car. I can't find a damn thing. But you're gonna have to believe me, guys. There's a $5,000 car in the market. $8,000 car. I think you're right here. China's BYD is finally entering the Japanese market. Wow, I didn't know they were getting to the Japanese market too. With its first product, electric vehicle SUV, ATTO 3 out of 3. Priced at 4.4 million yen or 34,000, 8,000. Oh, that's not the one I'm talking about. But yeah, there's an $8,000 car in China. I think it's this one here. There we go. Say hello to the new BYD Seagull, a sub $8,000 or 8,000 euro EV for China. A sodium ion battery and up to 10 BHP, I don't know what the hell that is. But this is also a self-driving vehicle for $8,000. When compared to the cheapest Tesla, it blows it out of the water. We are living in a third world country. Come on, it's crazy. God damn it.
Stupid.
Thank you, Oscar. I think we are stupid here in America. Okay, all right, getting back to the talking heads. Let's see if anything happened here, and of course check out the chat. Anything new they're talking about?
A little bit more toward the back end of this year. What's interesting is that, the headlines out there are scary. And, what we are seeing is that
yes, they are.
That kind of scariness is not yet translating just yet into the data points. Retail sales to Euro
That's what I just said.
Before
no way
have not been suggesting any kind of recessionary signal just yet. And so there could be, the fact that household balance sheets are still healthy and consumers are still spending, or some of the front loading, as I just mentioned.
So do you think the Fed is going to be able to cut? Do you think the Fed should cut now? We don't see inflation coming back in the hard data, as you point out, and we do see growth slowing down a bit. So why not cut?
As long as the Fed's independence is still in the picture, for as long as they can hold on to that, I think the Fed is still looking for a trend line in terms of the data flow. And the CPI numbers have not been getting worse, but they also have not been moving closer and closer to that 2% target. So as long as they can hold out, I would think that the Fed would want to wait again as far as they can, maybe June, maybe a little bit in the summertime before their first cut.
May 7th to the next meeting.
That's correct.
I do want to bring us some breaking news here. This coming from the Wall Street Journal, saying that China tariffs likely coming down to between 50 and 65%. That is certainly a lot lower than 145%. Trump hasn't made a final decision on China tariff cuts, though, according to the Wall Street Journal.
There we go, guys.
That 50 to 65% threshold, certainly giving an added pop to the S&P 500 right now, currently higher by about 2.8%.
You got to wonder if that's just the reciprocal or if it includes the 20%.
From Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent on this topic at 10 a.m. But Amy, you just told us not to overreact.
20 minutes away.
But they are coming hot and heavy when it comes to trade policy, especially.
Yes.
With that in mind, I mean, as an investor, how do you calibrate? Because, okay, there's a lot of headlines, don't overreact, but it does seem like the world order is shifting a little bit.
No, absolutely.
Oh, look what they're talking about, the new world order right now.
Towards the earlier part of this month have been just very wild as we all know it. We have been advising clients not to trade into that noise, but certainly we are looking for some of this momentum. You know, we have this 90-day pause. We're hopeful that trade deals can come through, or at least some initial momentum there. And ultimately, what we're telling clients, what I've been telling clients, is to stay humble in this context, understand that
My God, they're starting to sound like Bitcoiners. Just stay humble, stack sats, guys. Yeah, it's almost the same kind of rhetoric I had this morning too. Pretty much all the talking points they have. I do want to point out that Bitcoin on the backs of what she's talking about, that coming out with Trump breaking, Bitcoin did take a little bit of a pause from this rally, and then it looks like they're trying to buy it up right now. They bought up this entire dip down to 93.5, just actually underneath that 93.4. So it looks like we're getting back into the game as we speak, about ready to get back above 94. We'll see if this plays out here, but it's still early in the morning, guys.
Thank you so much for joining us here on set. Now, coming up, Thoma Bravo buying Boeing's flight navigation.
All right, they're pretty much done talking about that. But yeah, 10 o'clock seems like Bessent's going to make an announcement. That's awesome. That's good to hear that we're at least looking at 60% on Chinese tariffs now. That's going to definitely move the needle in the right direction for risk on assets. I think Bitcoin's going to do okay either way. And of course, gold. Gold having a pullback on this news. Oh no. Everything's game on again. So game off for gold. Sorry, gold. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. All right. All right, guys. Let's get back in the chat and see how you guys are feeling about these moves. I'm excited. I'm pumped. Are you guys feeling it? let's freaking go. Oh my God. Yes.
I'd buy that for $1.
Let's take a look at some of our altcoins too, right after I get back with you guys. All right. All right, yes. Moto J, Jasmine having a nice little run. Yes, let's take it back on Jasmine. I'm excited for this time to rally. I'm ready for the face melting, says Milk Money. Yes. Load of Whales loading up today on Zbeck today, apparently. Juan Castaneda saying, Gold, glad you're back with another live, bro. Of course, me too. I'm super excited. It's going to be chaos in the midst of this move. And you know, guys, I love some chaos. I do. But in my life right now, it's not the good kind of chaos. Okay, dang late day. Oh, late, my boy Danny. How's it going, Danny? How's it going? Hope you are busy today. Look at gold. Gold just wiped away all of its gains this week. Completely gone. So sad. So sad for gold. Not really. I do hold some gold, but I mean, it's a small portion of my portfolio. All right. Moving on. All right, guys. Of course, half of my net worth is in Bitcoin. Just letting the guys, just leaving that out there. Okay, let's get back into see if there's any other more breaking news. Bloomberg, of course, is still loading. Let's see if anything's getting covered right now. I want to see the top 10 assets. See, Bitcoin just fell down a little bit. It doesn't take much to move the needle here for Bitcoin to blow up ahead. Since Amazon and Google are under $2 trillion in market cap right now. This is going to be exciting. We only have to add about 500 billion, 700 billion to even flip NVIDIA again. That's crazy. All right, we'll keep that on the board as well for today. See how that plays out. All of those stocks are also going to be pumping throughout the day as well. Bitcoin price watch, MACD and moving averages align bullish formation. Yeah, whatever. XRPI's breakout as bright price hits 2.28 amid surging volume. Oh no, XRP's up 30 cents, guys. Are you guys allocated enough to XRP? It could hit $3. Jesus. Oh my gosh, that's so silly. Okay, so what else are we looking at here? Anything else breaking on the news for crypto? Nothing, doesn't look like anything really crazy happening right now. Hedera breaks classic falling wedge. Yeah, mostly hopium and FUD articles like usual. Official Trump coin price falls 90% as the 340 million token unlock looms. I don't know why anyone's messing with that thing anymore. Your money's literally flying away from you. I love that thumbnail for that one. Okay, so let's see. What else we got? Macro guru Raul Paul sees Bitcoin surging for the next 12 months, says everyone needs weaker dollar to service debt. Yeah, we do. That's exactly Trump's plan since the very beginning of this year, was to weaken the dollar and let risk-on assets flow into the market, and then of course allow more free trade. Ethereum Foundation shifting focus to ETH, scaling, yeah, whatever. Real capitalization event in sight for Bitcoin, warns against anyone who nailed 2022 Bitcoin collapse. What the hell is that about? We can take a peek at this. A widely followed crypto analyst has as warning that Bitcoin is at risk of a sudden collapse. In a new post on instant messaging on Telegram, a pseudonymous crypto strategist Crypto Capo tells his 121,000 subscribers that Bitcoin may collapse by more than 34% of its current value. This was put out on this morning, apparently. Breaking, I guess, an hour ago. However, the analyst predicts that the flagship crypto assets will first head higher before a severe correction. Shorting here makes no sense at all. As I just told you guys, we just got wrecked as F. If you guys are shorting, crypto traders right now are getting wrecked. Looking at a $94,000 to $95,000 zone for potential shorts, but for now, the smart move is staying net long. Looking at this chart, trader says Bitcoin will plummet to 60,000 after tapping 98,000 as local high. I'll believe it when I see it, bud. I'll believe it when I see it. Bitcoin is trading at 91,600 at the time of writing. So this is before the big breakout last night. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. Again, people are calling for the super bear target, or at least our super bear target of what was it? The fire sale down here is currently sitting at 76K. We still haven't gotten through the fire sale ever. We barely touched it there. If you would even consider that, that was back 2 weeks ago on the 9th. But other than that, Bitcoin has never retested, of course, the previous all-time high from the previous halving after an election. So again, keep that in mind. It's just never happened before. Not saying it won't. Not saying it can't. But you know, I'm pretty bullish on this environment where the rest of the world has to choose what to go forward with. You want to go back to using this shit again now that everyone's getting rid of their treasury bonds, or do you want to go with, of course, the hard asset like Bitcoin, where there's only 21 million, and we can all agree, yeah, that's kind of a good place to start. All right, so our guest reset into Bitcoin's still messing around 93.8, still trying to retest these areas. Again, we haven't been this high, 93.8, since, my God, how long has it been, guys? February, March. We peaked back up there at the very beginning of March and then flew back down. So yeah, it's been a minute since we've been up in these levels, guys, and there really isn't too much holding us back either. We do have, of course, the psychological high of 95 to break through. That's going to be the next biggest one. And then beyond that, we've only ever been up here for 2 months, about 2 months in these mountainous ranges. So keep an eye out for that. 95K is going to be the make or break point for Bitcoin, of course, to flow on higher above 100K and retest some of these higher ranges of a new all-time high above 110K. All right, let's take a look at some of our altcoins, guys. Let's take a look at some of our altcoins, see what they're doing today as Bitcoin is trying to create a shelf around 94K. It just reclaimed it as I'm speaking. And again, if we continue this move just like old times, I'm so excited for the old times to come back from 2021. Yeah, we're going to be seeing all of our altcoins just shoot on up as soon as Bitcoin stays consistent for a day, half a day. Yeah, we're already starting to see major moves happening. So hopefully you guys are allocated. Hopefully your bags are packed. Hopefully you didn't do anything stupid.
What are you,
right?
stupid?
Last night, instead of just sitting on your hands and doing nothing. Sometimes, again, the best move is to do nothing. I would say most of the time. I would say 90% of the time. Don't do anything stupid. Okay, so yeah, Jasmine looking like a breakout right now, getting closer and closer to breaking above 1.75 pennies. Yeah, we're going to break up above. This is not going to take very much to get back up to 2 cents. 2 cents, of course, is my target psychologically. That's going to be the next big one. We're probably going to bop around there and chase it first. Maybe even kind of retest here. One more time into the afternoon. Where are we at? Oh, man, I'm on the 4-hour chart. Jeez, that's explosive on the 4-hour chart. That's nuts. Yeah, here's back into the 15-minute. Looks about a little normal here. Looks like there isn't going to take much to retest this. As long as we keep getting good macro news and everyone's happy. Again, these are risk-on assets. You want to treat them like such. So, yeah, I would say, look, wow, that's actually following what's that trend line we drew like a week or two ago? What the hell is this? I drew this back in March. We're just going to follow this up. Yeah, there it is, guys. I already did the TA back in March. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we're going to go. That's going to take us all the way up to the 8-cent target, I think. Yeah, probably the 8-cent top. And then we'll play up there. Probably come back down, retest here somewhere, and then bounce back up and then do all-time highs. Not all-time highs, but, of course, new yearly highs for Jasmine. All right, so I'm very bullish on Jasmine, as you can see. I have been for a very, very long time. Yeah, and guys, you just got to watch out for this manipulated looking chart. It's definitely being held back around this current trend line here, and you can draw that line. Anyone can draw that line if you look at it on your chart. Okay, let's get back in the chat real quick, and then we'll look at maybe Swiftcoin. It's been a while since we looked at Swiftcoin, Onyx, Myria, all the other favorites we have, of course, in our portfolios. Let's see what's going on. Strawberry Dragons! How's it? Good morning, Strawberry Dragons. How's it going? Yes, we are we're rolling with the market this morning. How's it going? Good morning. What's a great morning to wake up to? Yes, Turbo stopping soon so I can ape in. Oh, please, guys. Do I need to have a educational talk about meme coins this morning? I just don't want to see you guys get wrecked, guys. Let's see. It's fun to play. It's fun to play. It's fun to gamble too. Jasmine having a nice little run. Yes, Moto J. Of course, making me look at Jasmine just recently. Load up the whales. Loading up on Z-Back. Yes. Glad you're back with another live. Yes. Danny Late. All right. My one meme play, Turbo, is going crazy. Says Nacho. We can take a look at Turbo. It's been a minute since we looked at Turbo. What is this here? This Chronos. Let's get rid of that. Let's throw Turbo back on. NVIDIA? Screw NVIDIA. Get rid of that too. We're going to throw Turbo up in here and take a look since we've got 2 people talking about Turbo in the chat. And then I've got to do it, guys. Oh, Turbo Untethered. There we go. Did it add it or not? What in the world? Did it throw it somewhere random? Yeah, I got to have the talk. It's been a while since I had to talk. Jesus. It's fun. It's a fun talk. Jeez. I'm going to be nice, right? I'm going to be nice. There we go. Turbo's back on the chart. Okay. So right now it's sitting at 205. So half a penny right now. Sitting there for Turbo. This is the chart. Oh, what is it? What is going on with all that? There we go. That's the all-time chart right there for Turbo. Turbo breaking out to, retest this half a penny target. Again, this has no utility, guys. This is a meme coin. This is a meme coin. All right. So, I'm not 100% against memes, but this is going to be a utility run, guys. What do I mean by that? What do I mean? Well, every crypto asset has some purpose, some don't, but the ones that do, right, like Bitcoin, right, like the King Daddy, right, Bitcoin has, of course, a store of value. That's the new use case for it, but also a monetary payment system, that sort of thing. We're gonna have tons and tons of coins with DeFi kind of angle, and then we got meme coins. All right, so you got Bitcoin, you got meme coins. So meme coins, they're now considered not even a security by the SEC. So there's that going for it, maybe. So it's a collectible. You got a meme coin. But other than that, it's just got a community around it with picture, right? Picture. And of course, every meme coin is different. You have some with good tokenomics, bad tokenomics. Does it matter on a meme coin? Not necessarily. Just, of course, do your own research. But yeah, then we also have other assets like hard assets like gold and you got silver, right? You got gold, silver, and Bitcoin, and then you got meme coins, right? So you have stuff with real utility, or store value. All right, you hit this hand here, and then you got your pops, basically like your pops, your toys, your figures, your collectibles that maybe no one really wants. They want in the moment, but they don't want to hold it forever. And you don't want to be holding this bag when hard assets are moving up in value at an extreme rate, because you are going to get wrecked. You're going to get dumped. You're going to get dumped on. So be careful, guys. It is gamble. I've been in that world as well back in 2021. Thankfully, I didn't lose any big money. I made some decent money on Pepe when that launched. I think it was like 22, 23. Made some money on Doge, back in 21. I mean, you could make some money. Just be really careful and do not bet any more than you're willing to lose. Because these coins will shoot up and down quick, and they will rug you. They will pump and dump you. And no one really cares. It's all about making money in that space and dumping everyone else around it. So keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind. Okay. So, okay, with that being said, let's take a look at ZBAC, moving back up to retest 2309. Still not quite there yet. We got a little bit longer, a little bit higher to go to get back to that retest, that level. And of course, all the FUD around it is kind of pushed it down to where it is now. But I'm still very bullish on this project because, of course, it is offering a new way to accept payments in our dystopian future. All right, so that's, of course, ZBAC. We got Swift Coin. What is going on, man? What a mess of a chart here. Hopefully we could still see this break out to the last thing I drew. Oh, that's not going very far. We can clean that up. And yeah, we're still going sideways. They're still holding pretty good level here for Swift Coin too. I mean, it's just going sideways. If you actually zoom out here, yeah, if we zoom out a little bit, if I can zoom out, it looks like it's pretty much about ready to break out of the cup and handle. Right there, boom. We'll take it a little higher, but not that much higher. Breaking out towards, yeah, probably towards that 1.4 target, 1.5. Yep, right, just under 1.5. So again, heading towards where XCN is headed. XCN is almost 2 cents, right now. So yeah, crazy stuff happening, guys. My charts are such a mess today. This is crazy. When did I draw this? Holy crap. I drew this one also back in the beginning of the month in April. We're not in May yet. So yeah, I can still see this playing out as well. That's crazy. This taking us to the moon. I don't know if it's going to break out that high. That takes us to 10 cents by May. Yeah, the end of May. You know what? I could see that if we don't get thrown down with all macro news, and something like that could play out. That's explosive. I think I got that from the last big measured move from here. If we did see a similar breakout, it is getting tight in these ranges again. If you look at the chart, last time I did that, it could not be held back, and we exploded even higher. So this takes us to at least 6 cents. If we have the same sort of measured move, this is the 4-hour chart. So this took about 2 weeks to do probably. That is that's down. What am I doing? Oh my God. That is a 325% breakout for XCN. I don't know about that. Maybe 200. Where does it take us to 200? 200%. Yeah, 200%. Oh, exactly. Landed right on top of it. Holy crap. 200% breakout for XCN. If this plays out. Yeah, that's explosive. That's explosive. And again, same sort of thing. If you zoom out to the daily chart, you can see this cup and handle forming. And boom, cup, handle, explode. Cup, handle, explode. Cup, handle, explode. And then we get above that too. That's even bigger. Oh my God, this is just gonna go parabolic, guys. Parabolic. If that plays out into the following month, that is almost 10 cents. Yeah, it takes us to about 10 cents on XCM. About 8.5. I think that's right around my exit. Actually, I think that's right around my exit for XCN. Let's see. Where are my exits? Almost. I am planning to get out around 10 cents, but I think it could definitely go higher. I think it's definitely going to go higher. I just want to get out earlier. But anyway, XCN, of course, testing 2 cents today. Exciting stuff. Let's see what else we got going on. What else did we not cover this morning? It's one of our favorites. Miria. It's kind of chilling down there. It's moving up a little bit. That's the daily chart there. It's the 15 15 minutes. Got legs? No, it's retesting. No, it got slammed down from Monday. So yeah, it's still on its crusade upward though. But again, this is going to be a longer play. It's a gaming platform play, so keep an eye out for that. All right, what else we got? These are all the big things, guys. It is 10 o'clock right now. Let's check back in the chat and look at the talking heads, see if any breaking news has come out. Okay, Ryan Look says Turbo has swap function now. By the way, Turbo is just one of my fun plays just to see what happens. All right, good. Hopefully you guys are not betting the farm on Turbo. Don't end up like that Doge millionaire from last cycle who literally put everything in Doge and then held his bag to the bottom as well. Blair, how's it going, Kush? How's it going, Blair? Kush? Kush Blair. What's up, Otaku? What's up, Kush? Can you give a price prediction and the next level resistance for Tars AI? Tars AI. That's a Solana AI play, isn't it? It's been a while since we talked about Tars AI. Tars. There's Turbo there. I'm still breaking out. Yeah, it's still holding on about half a penny. All right. Probably seeing a pullback soon. We can take a look at that too. Tars. I don't want to take it off just yet. Tars AI. Is it just TAR? I forget the ticker on this, guys. What is the ticker? Is it just TARS? It's not TARS. It's TAR AI. I forget the ticker on this one, man. Is it Tara? It's not Tara, right? I don't think it's Tara. TAI. Yeah, TAI. There you go. TAI. TAI. Thank you. So TAI, yeah, we'll take a look at that on USDT. And yeah, this is looking bullish like everything else. Boom. Let's see where the next target would be. It's attempting to break the next target. But it didn't. It got slammed back down just briefly. We'll see what's going to zoom out a little bit in the 30-minute. So we got to get above that. Half a penny. Is that's 6 cents? Oh, that's 6 cents. Yeah. We got to get above 6 cents, basically. It's about 5.8. But realistically, it's going to be a 6 cent psychological target. And then, yeah, how much do we got above that? I mean, it really doesn't look like there's really much above that there. Man, this coin has been sent down to the shadow realm, though. So it has a lot of upside. That's bullish. It has a lot to, of course, break previous all-time highs. This is back in December, of course, with the height of the market. This is bullish, guys. If I had some dry powder at the end of this month and this is still down here in Shadow Realm, I might be investing a little bit more into this too. This is crazy. So I do like this chart. I do like this chart a lot. If we go all the way back to the beginning of time of TARS AI, it's about ready to break out of some of those early low levels. I'm not quite sure the tokenomics of this was changed since the beginning of time. This is if this was the token launch according to TradingView with the UST DT trading pair. It may be the beginning, I don't know. This was back around a year ago from today. Yeah, so I'm bullish on this. I'm bullish on that, man. I'll keep that in the back of my mind. Let's take a look at the tokenomics just real quick, just to get an idea if anything's really changed, the market cap and all that in a year. I doubt it. There's probably nothing. And of course, if there's any other indicators too that kind of shy me away from it. But of course, I like to steer you guys in the right direction as much as possible. All right, so TARS AI. Let's take a look at on CoinMarketCap real quick, or you can look at CoinGecko, TAI, TARS AI. Boom. So we've got the max supply of 999 million, or just a billion token supply. Max supply is out there. It's all allocated. Bullish. Oh, no, it's not. The circulating supply is only 691. So about 70% of the supply is allocated. So not totally there yet. So you have to look into the white paper and see exactly what's going on with the allocations. Thankfully, this is not a unlimited supply token. Then we can also look at market cap. So if you go back to market cap here, and the same market cap is at roughly 23 million. Very much a baby. Yeah, still roughly around 36 million right now. If we look at all time, At the beginning of time, there was hardly any money invested into it, but around these key levels, yeah, it has about 3 times the market cap now. Actually more. Wow. It actually had, what is it? Right. So right now it's 33. So it's about double the market cap back then to produce the same amount of coins. That's insane. How does that work? 60 million. Okay, so it's just less coins back then, of course. So of course you need more money involved in it. Now you need less money with less coins being allocated. So yeah, I'm still bullish on this. This is awesome. Nothing really has changed in tokenomics from what I can see with market cap and the amount of tokens being on its release schedule. It's probably have had. I wish I could see how many tokens were in this project in 2024, but my guess would be that it's probably doubled. They've already done half their allocation already since then. So yeah, they probably are gonna unlock the rest of it. Let's see token unlocks here. At the end of the year, maybe, or the end of next year. Let's see, when is it all going to be unlocked? Does it say? There's token unlocks here. Beam, burn. They have a burning mechanism too with this project. Yeah, this is a whole bunch of good stuff on this project. I'm bullish on this. If this is still down in Pound Town when I get the payout from my house, dry powder from my house when I sell it, I might throw some more money into this project as well. Cool stuff. Ryan? Was it Ryan? Thanks for bringing that to the show, Ryan. Let's see what else we got on here before we get back into the talking heads. Trade on risk for sure, man. Yes. Can you give a prediction on next level? Yes, Atari, TII. Blah. How's it going, blah? What will be the next short-term kind of target? 20 cents or 40 cents? Are we talking about TAI still or not? They've done a huge buyback. I'm assuming we're talking about that same project. I don't know. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Okay, yeah, you are. All right, we can take a look at that real quick and see what the next target would be after a breakout. Next big one, of course, is going to be that 13 cents right there. Just to get back onto baseline target where it was before, towards the end of last year, before the breakout. And then after that, so yeah, right now you're trying to get above 6 cents. Then you're looking at about 13 cents to break out above that, and that would take you to crazy all-time highs, where we probably would, let's say if we were to break out of this right here, and we move to the top of that range, and then we just want to go above that with another big leg up. That would be about $1. We're getting close to $1 there. So about 95 cents. So yeah, if you're invested an early investor, if you're invested now at the bottom, that is a huge breakout. That's what is that? Freaking math. Freaking math. So right now it's about what 5 cents. So that would be was it 20x? Yeah, about a 20x. So if you wanted to play something like that, that's not a bad move to do. I mean, I could even go higher. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know enough about this project. Again, do your own research. But yeah, an all-time high, somewhere around $1, I'd see as a psychological target. Of course, we're reversing from that. It's still very early at 5 cents. So I don't know. Take that with what you will. If we see a huge move for this project, a lot of adoption, not sure where the future of all these AI targeted trend coins are headed, but I would probably get out at a 10x just to be safe, just because everything is pretty much going to do a 10x. You can do a little more risk for the biscuit, but that's just what I see. If it, of course, creates another leg up and gets to those all-time highs, we'll see. All right, what else we got? I showed your stream to my fiance. He loves them. Blah. That's awesome. I'm happy to hear that, guy. I'm happy to hear that. Thanks for talking. Much appreciated. Of course. All right, guy or gal, I don't know. I don't know who I'm talking to all the time. I'm talking to so many people. All right, let's get back into the talking heads, see what they're talking about. We are getting we're about 10 minutes into Besson's speech.
To hear, he said he's going to pull back from his role in Doge in May significantly and focus more on Tesla, which is what they wanted. He said his work establishing the group is, quote, mostly done. And it's created this tension, right? You've seen a lot of the protests that are going on. They've sprung up in recent months against his government work. And Tesla have been struggling, right? Slumping sales, rising costs from the trade war. But he tried to reassure investors, and this is something interesting he said. He said, at Tesla, we've gone through many a crisis over the years. This is not one of those times. And because of all this, he said, the shares have been up more, as much as 6% since after the open.
What about Boeing? I feel like this company just can't catch a break. Are they
freaking Boeing? All right, so it looks like what Besson said is it's kind of a nothing burger, I think. From the reaction I'm getting that from that Bloomberg analyst, I wonder they didn't even cover that. They just quickly summed it up. It looks like if I go back a little bit, I don't even see him talking. So yeah, I guess we can see if he's still doing his speech right now. Talking heads, fail me. It was 26 minutes ago.
From New York, Kelly, we're going to have fun here. And I think we got pretty close to it because now the Treasury Secretary, though behind closed doors, agrees. This is an embargo. The bigger thing, Kelly, which you're going to help us get to the essence of, what signals
Besson says
was that trying?
Tariff standoff with China is unsustainable, just like what Trump says about the dollar, right? Yes.
The U.S. federal government's on an unsustainable fiscal path, and that just means that the debt is growing faster than the economy. We're borrowing from future generations.
We're borrowing from future generations, guys. Can't burn down the house yet. I gotta sell it. All right. Where the hell's my altar? Where's my altar? Can't be burning freaking money on the counter. All right, there we go. All right, a little safer, just a little bit. All right. Dang, I missed most of the stream, Danny. Yeah. Oh man, it's already 10 o'clock. Yeah. Sorry, Danny. Better luck next time. Let's see what else they have to say about this.
Not only to the markets, but to the broader global economy.
Well, it sounds like Treasury Secretary Besson is watching your show, Major. He took the words right out of your mouth. He didn't credit you. Look, I think that the sentiment that they're trying to convey is that deals are coming. And of course, we saw the markets react very positively. They were already up to start the day, but we did regain everything in the Dow that we lost yesterday. But after I heard those comments or saw those comments from Besson, I went and I spoke to a number of investors. And I said, well, what do you think? And by and large, I heard, okay, this is great. There's some optimism, but there was also skepticism because the negotiations, as Besson himself admitted, have not started. And so you see sort of this momentary bump, but there's a lot more rocky waves ahead, if you will, because until you get that concrete deal that these two sides are meeting, as Nancy was saying, there's likely going to be a lot of skepticism from investors.
That's exactly what I was saying at the market open. I'm like, it just seems too early for the market to be rallying on basically nothing on the backs of freaking China. We still need China. That's the big one in the room. So again, this seems like the narrative is still the same, but we're getting exhausted. All of the investors are getting exhausted. They also want to buy in while things are still low for the S&P 500 and, of course, the Mag 7. So, yeah, I think we're getting a little bit more exhaustion buying than anything else. Everyone just needs to get in and make a risk. Let's see. It looks like he's talking right now.
Financial stability. Now it devotes disproportionate time and resources to work on climate change, gender, and social issues. These issues are not the IMF's mission. And the IMF's focus in these areas is crowding out its work on critical macroeconomic issues. The IMF must be a brutal truth teller and not just to some members. Today, the IMF has been whistling past the graveyard. Its 2024 external sector report was entitled Imbalances Receding. This Pollyannish outlook is symptomatic of an institution more dedicated to preserving the status quo than answering the hard questions. Here in the United States, we know we need to get our fiscal house in order.
Yes.
The last administration ran up the largest peacetime deficit in our nation's history. The current administration is committed to fixing this. We are open to critique, but we will not abide the IMF failing to critique the countries that most need it, principally surplus countries.
Bitcoin's having a hard time staying above 93.5.
To call out countries like China that have pursued globally distorted policies and opaque currency practices for many decades. I also expect the IMF to call out unsustainable lending practices by certain creditor countries. The IMF should push more proactively official bilateral lenders to come to the table early to work with borrower countries to minimize periods of debt distress. The IMF must refocus its lending on addressing balance of payment problems, and its lending should be temporary. When done responsibly, IMF lending is at the very core of its contribution to the global economy. When markets fail, the IMF steps in and makes resources available. In exchange, countries implement economic reforms to resolve their balance of payments issues and support economic growth. The reforms undertaken during these programs are some of the IMF's most important contributions to a strong, sustainable, and balanced global economy. Argentina is a fitting example. I was in Argentina earlier this month to demonstrate the United States' support for the IMF efforts to help the country reset financially. Argentina deserves the IMF support because the country is making real progress toward meeting financial benchmarks, but not every country is so deserving. The IMF must hold countries accountable for implementing economic reforms, and sometimes the IMF needs to say no. The organization has no obligation to lend to countries that fail to implement reforms. Economic stability and growth should be the markers of the IMF's success, not how much money the institution lends out. World Bank. Like the IMF, the World Bank must be made fit for purpose again. The World Bank Group helps developing countries grow their economies, reduce poverty, increase private investment support, private sector job creation, and reduce dependence on foreign aid. It offers transparent and affordable long-term financing for countries to invest in their own development priorities. The bank, along with the fund, provides extensive technical support to promote debt sustainability among low-income countries, which empowers those countries to stand up to coercive and opaque lending terms from other creditors. These core functions of the World Bank complement the Trump administration's efforts to foster safer, stronger, and more prosperous economies in the United States and the world. But the bank, like the IMF, has strayed in certain respects from its initial mission. The bank should no longer expect blank checks for vapid, buzzword-centric marketing accompanied by half-hearted commitments to reform. As the bank returns to its core mission, it must use its resources as efficiently and effectively as possible, and it must do so in ways that demonstrate tangible values for all member countries. The bank can use its resources more efficiently now by focusing on increasing energy access.
What's up, Go Time? We're watching Besson dump the market.
Identify unreliable
Bitcoin going down 92.8
as one of the primary impediments to investment. The World Bank and African Development Bank's Joint Mission 300 initiative to expand energy access to 300 million more people in Africa is a welcome effort. But the World Bank must respond to countries' energy priorities and needs and focus on dependable technologies that can sustain economic growth rather than seek to meet distortionary climate finance targets. We applaud the recent announcement that the World Bank will seek to remove prohibitions on support for nuclear energy, which could revolutionize energy supply for many emerging markets. We encourage the bank to go further in giving countries access to all technologies that can provide affordable baseload generation. The World Bank must be tech neutral and prioritize affordability in energy investment. In most cases, this means investing in gas and other fossil fuel-based energy production. In other cases, this may mean investing in renewable energy coupled with systems to help manage the intermittency of wind and solar. The history of humanity teaches a simple lesson. Energy abundance sparks economic abundance. That's why the bank should encourage an all-of-the-above approach to energy development. Such an approach will make World Bank financing more effective, and it will reconnect the bank to its core mission of economic growth and poverty alleviation. In addition to increasing energy access, the World Bank can use its resources more effectively by starting to apply its graduation policy. This would allow the bank to focus on lending to poorer, less creditworthy countries. This is where World Bank support makes the biggest difference for poverty and growth.
We print more money,
Instead,
Scott?
The World Bank continues to lend every year to countries that have met the criteria to graduate from World Bank borrowing. There is no justification for this continued lending. It siphons off resources from higher priorities and crowds out the development of private markets. It also disincentivizes countries' efforts to move away from dependency on the World Bank and toward job-rich, private sector-led growth. Going forward, the bank must set firm graduation timelines for countries that have long since met the graduation criteria. Treating China, the second largest country in the world, as a developing country is absurd. While it has been at the expense of many Western markets, China's rise has been rapid and impressive. If China wants to play a role in the global economy commensurate with its actual importance, then the country needs to graduate up.
China number one!
The World Bank should also implement transparent procurement policies based on best value. It must help countries move away from procurement approaches that prioritize only the lowest cost bids. Such procurement policies reward distortive and subsidized industrial policies that undermine development. They may also stifle the private sector and incentivize corruption and collusion and result in greater long-term cost. Procurement policies based on best value are better from both an efficiency and development perspective, and their robust implementation will benefit the bank and its shareholders. Related to this subject, I wish to send a strong, and I emphasize strong, message about procurement policies as regards Ukraine. No one who financed or supplied the Russian war machine will be eligible for funds earmarked for Ukraine's reconstruction. No one. To conclude, I invite our allies to work with us as we rebalance the international financial system, refocus the IMF and World Bank on their founding charters. America First means we are doubling down on our engagement with the international economic system, including at the IMF and the World Bank. A more sustainable economic system will be one that better serves the interests of the United States and all the other participants in the system. We look forward to working with all of you in this endeavor. Thank you.
Well, the market didn't like that, guys. The market didn't like that. Oh, God. All right. All right. So, let's see if we get a bounce from there. Bitcoin fell down 2 in market cap from top assets in the world today. We were above Amazon. We were at number 5. It was insane. But coming down a little bit from the news, or at least the speech from Scott Bessent. Gold started to move while he was speaking as well, moving upward. Started getting a bounce on gold. So it's still a little early in the day. Again, it's only 10:30. So I will probably bid you guys adieu here in a minute. I got to get some errands done today. I got to go to the post office, and I'm selling a whole bunch of my stuff. But yeah, someone in the chat said that earlier. I didn't get a chance to letting Scott speak. I don't like to speak over people, especially when it comes to big stuff like that. Let's see. What will be the short-term kind of target? Oh, yeah, we were looking at all that stuff earlier for TARS. Dang, I missed most of the stream. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Bleh says, you're selling your house for crypto. Don't you have kids to sell? I wish I just kept popping them out and selling them on the black market. No, I don't have any organs or kids to sell. I already got rid of all of them. Got rid of all of them. Again, guys, I come from the 2020 era with Michael Saylor was out there, of course, doing all this crazy shit.
Which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay, what's the second best? There is no second best.
Right? And that's why you gotta sell your chairs, you gotta sell the house. Why do you have all these stupid collectibles? They don't do nothing. What the hell you have this stuff? Sell it all. Sell it all. Buy Bitcoin. You can't go back in time and buy more Bitcoin. You think you can go back in time and buy more? You can't. You can't go back in time and buy more. You just gotta buy it right now. It's a volatile asset. It's not a feature. It's not a bug. It's a feature. You just gotta go. Freaking Sailor. He's my hero, man. But yeah. I mean, honestly, I've sold literally as much as I could. So that Mario right there is actually the one piece left of my my video game collection. I had a 5,000 freaking piece video game collection. I had every single kiosk. I can show you guys some crazy shit. I think I still have a clip of it. Before I go, I can show you. Yeah, man. It was a good time. It was a good time. I have to dig it up. I don't know if I have it anymore on my computer. I know it's somewhere. It's somewhere. I can always show you guys via the here on YouTube, right on YouTube. I made a short of it last year before I sold it, just to give you an idea of where I'm coming from. If you go to, well, not shorts, but if you go to my channel here, you go down to shorts on the bottom right. I got it in here somewhere. Some crazy stuff. Me holding it. There we go. This one here. Boom. I think I'm mute. Am I muting this tab? It's just like, yeah, there we go. Okay. It's muted. But yeah, I had like every kiosk ever made for pretty much all the Nintendo platforms. 5,000 plus video games. My own custom arcade cabinet. Oh, it was great.
You're now listening to Makarosu 8290.
Well, guys, it's all gotta go. The tough decision I made to buy some more Bitcoin. Yeah, and then full disclosure, I didn't just buy Bitcoin with it, but I did, of course, buy more Jasmine. My second holding is Jasmine. But I had to buy a little bit more Bitcoin because I always tell you guys I have at least half of my network always in Bitcoin, no matter what, even on the way up, taking profits and moving it into that asset. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quick little history lesson from my journey, right? So yeah, I've sold a lot. And my house is definitely the last piece of the puzzle. As this, I live in a giant house for one person. My ex left me because I'm too freaking crazy, and my dog died last year, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm over it. The one guy in this big giant house, I'm over it. So yeah, changing my life one day at a time. What's up, Otaku? How's it going? Go time. How's it going? Dang, I'm way late, says A guy. yes, you are. You 10 lashes for A guy. Holy crap. Oh my god.
Stupid.
And here we go. Go time says, here we go. 93,200 on Bitcoin right now. Trying to get back above, closer to that 94. We'll see. Otaku, join my Discord. We making money. Quintessence Quest. Sure, I'm on Discord. If you want to catch me on Discord, I think I have information for my Discord on my YouTube page as well. Oh yeah, thanks for updates. Enjoy the chaos. Get it done. Catch you on the evening stream. I'll catch you later as well, McMoney, at 8 p.m. I will see you guys there. 10 lashes. Let's get it. Yep, Lent is over with. Oh, Jesus, Danny. Oh, man. Danny. Yeah, Danny, my boy. Did you just, do I have two Dannys now? You're freaking me out, Danny. I know I got my super Danny. I don't know if the other dog Danny is you, Danny. You keep changing your picture on me. I don't know. I'm freaking out, man. But anyway, guys, yeah, I got to get some stuff done today. Hopefully you guys have a good day. Looks like Bitcoin's coming down to retest 93. It's probably going to land there. I'm probably going to retest 93. Hopefully we can stay above that. Again, it's really going to matter based on the macro news. We just got to this level. It's not going to be like a very strong hold, right? So we could probably still come back down and retest 91, 92. It's going to be fine. You know, it's going to be fine, guys. It's going to be fine. So hopefully, we get some positive macro news. We can retain these levels, go sideways, and then retest 94 tonight when the market opens for Japan, because they don't care about what's going on here. You know, they got to get some financial freedom money themselves, too. So hopefully that will play out, something like that. But we could also, again, major factors could play into this where we would just kind of come back down, retest 92. If we can't hold that, we're going to go back to 91.5, something like that. And then I'd say maybe our recovery from that into the foreign market open tonight. So that's kind of what I'm looking at today. So hold on to your butts. It's gonna be a wild ride. And again, don't do anything stupid, right? Don't be selling your bags before the bull run starts. Don't be making too many swaps right now. I mean, every time you guys do a swap and you're up like 5%, 10%, you're gonna lose that 5% or 10%. That's a tiny move. Those are moves for ants, guys. We need the 300% moves. We need the 200% moves. Maybe even 100%. It's not that exciting for me though. But we need the big ones, guys. We need the big ones. So watch out for your altcoins. Of course, I'm talking about altcoins, not Bitcoin. Be safe, guys, and I will see you guys tonight. Have a good one, right? Have a good one. I'll see you. Peace.
The agency informed the NASDAQ and the CBOE that BlackRock and Fidelity's proposals are insufficient.
We can make the dollar the most attractive currency by continuing to have the rule of law.
You always print money to do that.
I suppose it would diminish our status as the reserve currency.
Just shut up. There's no expectation of privacy above me in the sky.
So Bitcoin is the solution because you can buy Bitcoin right.
Yeah, that's fine, Quint. I will catch you on Discord. Just throw me over there at Rob's. Yep, I will definitely at Rob's place. Yeah, Crypto Future, guys. If you haven't checked him out, please check him in the link below. His community is awesome, and yeah, we get together and have a good time over there as well. So I'll have a good one, guys. I'll see you tonight. Peace.
Fly me to the moon. Let me trade among the stars. Let me see what freedom's like without money and no bars. In other words,